Face. Came back from Florida recently. Good times. I had a good weekend. I had a good weekend out in the wilderness and stuff, and the beach, and we're in Gravenhurst, and I'm actually going for real camping. Cause I say for real camping, cause I've been camping, but they call it glamping. Like there's like Wi-Fi at the cottage. There's like like we could make a fire with like the oil. Like I'm trying to be like caveman, like get the sticks, like man make fire. Like I want to really camp, So I'm gonna actually be in the wilderness for real. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. All right. After watching, I'll take it out. Chapter action recently, I started to really ponder what the SCU is doing with these long panels, and I still hate them. Zooming all the way out to see the entire strip and consuming the chapter at near max zoom is at least letting me see what he's trying to do. Maybe I'll try it at max zoom and see if that helps any. Did I fight any wolves out there? No, but I want to fight a why. I saw a wily coyote. I have returned for this reaction. Hope you've been well, man. I have been. I'm excited because I didn't see Bam. I won't lie to you. That Bam and Dumas thing didn't really move me, but we're here. Back to the family heads. He got the horny stick to bonk you on the head if you acting up. The Oki B, whatever it's called. He got the Oki in hand. Say hi to YouTube. This will be YouTube in like 12, 13 weeks. I forgot how long it is. 3 months. What's up, guys? But Patreon, you'll see it tonight. Let's get it. By the way, for this TOG chapter, only one translation is good. Is it this one? I actually don't have the third one you guys are talking about. I only have Arwen comics, this new one we got recently, and the usual schmusual, bousual, dusual. Spoiler, but no Wagnan. Oh, how could you do this to me? Ouch. Today, again, you have been guilty of throwing your spear without permission, causing your teammates to be hit by it. Definitely this time, it's your fault for letting your opponent provoke you and make your spear fly in anger. Shit, that hurts. Whoa, that really hurts. What the hell is that? This is an Oakbee. Any of us can be weighed on the scales to find out the weight of our sins. This is a tool that can break through any defense and inflict corporal punishment on the one with the greatest sin. So ideally, if I'm like I got high defense, I'm a tank, Superman, bullets fly off me, and I'm like guilty of something, give me a bonk, it's gonna hurt. Arvin is bad this week. All right, bet. If you're reading on comic, all three translations are on there. I've never actually been on the site. Karaka, Slayer Karaka always sends me the link, so I just click it every time. I've never actually been on the site for real. If that makes sense. My soul getting bonked for my sins. Well, it is what it is. I don't know. We'll just do what we got. We've had bad translation for so long. We're so used to this. It was whatever. We've been molded by it. By the time we had a good translation, I was already a man, and by then I couldn't read. It was blinding. Anyways, whoa, what is that object made out of? What kind of idiot did that? The workshop master. What? That old psycho? I asked him to do it. If we get in trouble, someone has to be the judge. V. Then why would you give something so dangerous to Gustang? Gustang is the right person for the job. That leadership? That delegating roles to the other members? Zahar could never. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna start that beef. This was definitely in my household back in the day. I have no defensive skills, so I'm just getting hurt with the stick, wooden spoon, belt, hanger, converter, whatever she can hit me with. Just read one translation. Who cares? Fair enough. By the way, I missed the Cabrera reaction, but good overall thoughts. Oh yeah, great stuff. Great work. You missed it by like just a hair too, but it was great. Never have any issues with Kurigam unless she's want to make me suffer personally. But think about it. If Gusting had something wrong, maybe that guy would have been so frustrated he couldn't tolerate his mistake. By what criteria? Once again, you've recklessly thrown your spear and made your karma suffer. This time it's definitely your fault, going into one provocation or hurling your spear. Ouch, that hurts. Seriously, why is this something? What on earth is that oak be? Anyone who has punishment, regardless of defense of this tool, what? Such a cheating thing? What on earth is something like this? The Grandmaster, the Psycho Woman, I asked him because of issues that I recommend us, someone needs to judge. V, but why give the Gustang? Gustang is the most person ironic. From what criteria? Think about it. If he made a mistake, he would probably be not able to bear his own fault. Huh. So he's saying his own guilt and weight. That's interesting. Hmm. And would hit his head on that Oakby. And stronger than anyone else. He is the strictest person to himself. V. That is the quality. The quality. You know what? Then I started to believe Gustang just don't like V. I'm almost starting to believe it. He's like, look at him. He has the right qualities. He's so trustworthy. He would bonk himself the hardest, and he's just like, like, this has nothing to do with the the past and the family and the riff. He's just like, I don't like him. He annoys me, and he gave me the worst job of all time. I honestly almost think that's funnier than there being some. And then when Jihad and V faced each other, V betrayed, or like, I honestly think it's funnier if Gustang is just like, I do not like your dad. I cannot stand him. Why? Because I literally, every floor we went on, he pissed me off. Like, I genuinely think that's funnier, and I'm here for it. If that's the reason, I would accept that. I think that actually is what it is. I think it'd be great. I'm here for it. I'm starting to make sense. Look at him. That makes sense because this psychopathic perfectionist can't tolerate his own mistakes. That's right. He won't be able to tolerate it, and he'll break his own head. You guys, what kind of image do you have of me? He would hit his head in that oak beat even harder than anyone else would. He's a much person with himself. V, suitable job of a judge. Makes sense. This psychopathic professional, blah, blah, blah. To you guys, what do you have? Okay. A guy so honest and determined that you'd be able to throw yourself into a pit of fire if you lied, but you're a guy more truthful and trustworthy than anyone else. And above all, you're someone who recognizes when we've done something wrong. Well, in my opinion, you're the right person for the job. You're too late. V already gave the orders out. Second in command. I'm kidding. Honestly, I just want to see how you phrased it. Honest enough to throw myself into the fire if lie and single-minded yet most truthful and reliable. Above all, I am one who feels guilty when making mistakes. Yeah, even I think you're most suitable for it, Gustang. But I didn't know that the role those guys had given me would end up staining my hands with the blood of my teammates. If I had known that, would I have accepted the Oakby back then? That I can never know. Even though who thought was the right person, I'm sorry, Gustang. I'm sorry. Didn't punish the person. I killed them all. It's okay, Blossom. It's okay. I really needed to punish. Did Blossom do something wrong, and because he loved her, he didn't hit her with it? I never imagine I giving up. Someone will give up, resulting in me seeing the blood of my comrades in my own hands. If I never knew that, if I had known, would I have accepted OP back then? That's something I can't know. Even I, who believed them to be the most suitable. Sorry, Gustang. Sorry. The one I should have truly punished, I ended up killing them all. It's alright, Blossom. It's alright. Since you couldn't punish them. That part's throwing me off because I feel like that's a bad translation. I don't really get it. Second Division Commander Zahar demoted. Yes. With all this, Bam has to have gotten his personality from Arlene. I'm starting to wonder if he's more like Arlene, actually. I do recommend zooming out more for this chapter. Yeah, he didn't punish her. It's actually not that zoomed in for me on my screen. It is for you guys just because I dragged it on OBS. So I'm actually pretty zoomed out. But I know it's more zoomed in here. It's hard to explain. Yep, I think it was what was stated in the blog post. She killed an entire floor. You think she accelerated the Shinsu to the point where, okay, bet. Blossom maybe used her Shinsu acceleration by mistake and caused a massacre, but he chose to not punish her, so the scale is damaged. Okay. I wonder if part of him feels like he really needs to do this to make up for all the mistakes of justice, if you will, that he didn't. Or if in some way this is his penitence and he wants to be punished in some way, shape, or form. But let's keep reading. I've been going way too slow. I apologize. Although That's great. Although it's a bit annoying in its own way, the frustrating mask that has broken to reveal a more frustrating face. Gustang. Are you telling me to keep fighting this meaningless battle? Why is it meaningless? Punching the idiot I want to hit in the face is meaningful enough, don't you think? Wipes the blood. You dumb bastard. You will regret that choice soon enough. Okay. All creatures? Shinwan Ryu, come out. I see some type of dragon emerging with all the wolves and reptiles and other things. Or are they fusing? Are they fusing? He's finally summoning it. The last of the 3 sea dragons. Sea dragons. Why are they sea dragons? That I'm not getting. Refreshing, annoying to see you, so frustrated, blah, 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 Gustang. Are you suggesting this pointless fight should end? Why is it meaningless? Beating the face, yada yada, you're a fool. This is not good. Regret that choice. Come on out. Finally calling. Why sea dragon? That's. Anyways, alright. Maybe because, I guess, divine sea creatures, so this kind of fits. Okay. Shinhui. Dragon that not even we, his companions, knew of his existence. Okay. Dragon of lust. Oh, yes, sins. You know what? That's kind of sick. Because I can't really tell what's going on with the head design, but it's kind of shaped like a girl, like a figured woman with like that. Wait a minute. I just had a thought, but I'm probably over. My imagination is probably doing too much. Like, this is fire. I see fire around here. There's no fire. This is a crazy design, though. I like this design. That's interesting. That makes sense to me. You chose the Punisher. So the tower is Shinsu water, maybe. You get tower called it. Yeah. Everything got an ocean theme. Yeah, that makes sense. Does it have a kushi? It's crazy. See, SIU is trying to keep the sea ocean theme with the Shinhui. Yeah. That's it's funny. I literally was thinking about it myself. Like, no, it's divine sea creatures. It makes sense. Yeah. It's on its head. That's crazy. I don't know if you remember, but Traumerei hinted at Valhalla back when they met at the mothership. He did say like he hasn't taken it out yet. Something of the sort. Not gonna lie, I'd take one for the team. Going to figure out the dragon physiology. This is like people who are like, Melina, I would do it. I'm like, I'm not doing it. Give me katana, bro. What the hell are we talking about? No thanks. Valhalla. Dragon of Lust. Valhalla. Interessante. Okay. Still see Shinwan Ryu. I never thought I would summon this guy after the war. I, for one, have only seen him a few times, but every time I saw him, I felt an unfamiliar revulsion. Valhalla, you can kill him. I never understood the reason for that repulsion, but now I think I do. And there's no way I'm right about that. It's a random thought that I had. It's an intrusive thought too. Okay, so I think it's attacking. Cigarette. You're just adding to the list of things you'll be punished for. Are you about to fight him with the cigarette in the hand? Come on. Say it. Oh, because of what happened with Holland, I'm wondering if someone else in his family, or honestly, I'm kind of thinking, if not Ame, like somebody else in that was like a 13 great warrior who climbed with them, that he ended up turning into this monstrosity because he also learned necromancy, right? So I'm like, why was it shaped like a woman, kind of? Like, I just had that thought for a second, but I'm probably not right. And you're just adding to the list of things you'll be punished for. You guys must be having a hard time too, having found the wrong owner. I will release you guys soon. Set them free, baby. Set them free. Slash just goes through them. Crazy. He's just smoking and swinging. He's different, bro. He's different. He's still in chill mode. The kicks are clean. No blood on the fit. Listen, brother, as long as Melina keep the mask on, she good. I want no parts. I want no parts of those outrun freaks. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know. These fish weird things are coming at him. Some Wirums, perhaps. The Gorosei right there. I see him. One of the Gorosei, the Wirum. He's just swinging and slashing through these with ease because this thing is very powerful. I guess because of the sins of Traumerei. You look terrible. Okay. You tried to sneak him? Okay. Came through. Okay. Traumerei, hand to hand. Oh, yes. Disconnect your neck. I forgot he had that. Dodge that shit, boy. Okay, so he looks like he dodged it. He's got the oak beak towards him. I really like that the oak bee's like characters swirl around it. I don't know what it is about it. I like that effect. I really like that. So with that theory, Traumerei's boning his dead girlfriend dragon. That sounds like him. I wouldn't put it past him, but I don't know that he's doing that. He wants to smoke while smoking. Gustang talks and walks the talk. You love to see it. Gus just smoking, doing work. He think he me. Gustang ain't getting hit with the same ish twice. I think he kind of almost let himself be hit to see if Traumerei would actually admit that he was wrong. He's just sending the disconnection sheets everywhere. Okay, kick to the neck. Look at. Hold on. Hold on. Look at the glutes though. Look at the glutes. He got that booty? He got the booty? Alright. He throwing kicks. Swing. They're like, I guess he just keeps attacking him because he's missing. He's dodging it. Shinsu reinforcement. Then he speeds up on him to close the gap, I think. Be careful. Kill! Hits him. That swing. The swing after effects are massive. There comes the dragon lust. It's doing something in its orifice or in the middle of its chest. In the booba. It's opening up. And something shattered that's falling. I'm not sure what it is. Is that more disconnect? Oh no, he just hit him with the B maybe? Or with a force attack? I'm not sure. What hit him? I don't know. See, Gustang got hit by something because he went. That's exactly how he sounded. It's like swirling its wings, or it's like hand thingies, hand slices. I don't know. I think they're wings. Okay. It's like it's making a shield almost, like an umbrella. I cannot tell. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. There's action. I see vines. There's a Gustang in like looking up like the thing is gonna hit him. And it just cut a bunch of stuff. Just like what unleashed and cut through a bunch of vines and a bunch of Shinsus being blasted. It looks like it cut through the big beanstalk everlasting sapling thing. That place is... Oh, they're shocked. What is that? The place of the great encounter. Is that where they're supposed to play chess? Is that what they mean? Is this a place they mentioned before? Double cheeked up on a Monday afternoon. Random side note also reminds me of when Ninja Turtles entered the internet. Oh! That makes sense. We got Gustang booty shots before hot urine. Nah, it's lung cancer setting in. He good. Her wings are shredding the sprout. Yes, okay. So this, I think, is where the game is supposed to take place. That's what I was thinking. All right. Place of the great encounter. So go play. Dawsey, don't go play chess. We don't want to see that. It's too late. Fight. Was revealed due to the attack to be able to pierce the vines at such a depth would only be possible with a strength close to that of a family leader. Then he looks a little shocked, like something's coming around him. Blood comes off his face. I hope my hunch is wrong, but it could be that what's wrong with him? Let her go, bro. Let her rest in peace, please. I honestly had a feeling. I got a weird feeling from the way it looked. And to not want to use it often after the war, there were just so many small things there. There were so many small things there. That's crazy. I got one right. It's the first time I think I guessed something right for Tower of God in like 4 years. I'm 1 for 400. That's crazy though. She's a sick fuck for that. Yeah, I knew. I guess this is why you needed to say it before we got here. Oh, okay. Genius. Look at the massive ass brain. You're a prognosticator. I am today. Freaky ass nigga. Yeah, 69 God. I told you he's in that dragon. Yeah, he just stays ass inside for real. Oh, brother. Okay, so I was almost hypnotized. Oh, it has like mind effects too. There's something about it that hypnotizes even me. I should look at that thing. This thing is dangerous then. Okay. Cigarette in the hand still, holding his little mini stick. Zooming. Speed. Elegant, upside down. Look at him. So elegant. He's thick. Like, could you imagine just mid-battle just, like, he's just taking drags, big swing. This is so awesome. You're just zooping around, going fast. Why don't you ash the cigarette to like hurt it? I think he actually might be doing. No, he's just going really fast, so it can't hit him. It's fast. Okay, so that attack again pierced the vines and insightful too. Power and speed comparable to that of one of the 10 family leaders, with infinite life until Traumerei is killed, a troublesome enemy. On top of that, he is not alone. Disconnect your neck. I think like you should die. He's also sick who let her body go to waste. Yeah, let her rest in peace. Just bury her, man. So yeah, he's being tag team right now. He's a question mark. Oh shoot, that's Bam. No, don't ruin this. Go away. Go away. Don't ruin my fun. Irregular. He stops. Drops a cigarette. Oh, he dropped a cigarette. And it exploded. Is he trying to... Oh, you may be trying to hide him. Oh, yes! Life isn't hard when you got a library card. Hey, library. Pull the library out. Library. The library. It's time. Gustang's library. Yo, read me some scriptures, my guy. Read me the Bible. Pull out Kubera One Last God right now and start reading the scriptures from the one and only Kurigam. Archives. Gustang's library is a collection of books containing real, fictional, or historical facts written by someone's hand, or first-hand accounts of other people's words or actions. By taking the books out of the library and reading them out loud or transcribing them, he can manifest their contents into the real world, and objects include not only physical objects but also immaterial things such as behavior, cognition, cause and effect changes, or natural catastrophes. We about to fucking eat, bro. What is he about to read? Oh my god. Hell yeah. Bam really ruined. I think actually Bam made him pull it out to maybe not. I don't know. Well, yeah. He said he hates and has a sign of narco fetish. It's a necrophilia. It's called. Time to read Traumerei's death sentence. Not gonna lie, be crazy. Gustang does pull out Kubera, and Nata just pulls up. Oh, the great snake. I would respect SIU if he pulls some crazy fiction and non-fiction right from IRL. That ability is raw. We hear SIU cooking. That's the most disgusting ability ever. Gustang has decked out the ability, some hacks and BS, and I love it. I'm here for it because it's really Tiara on steroids. What do you want to do, though? A book comes out, grabs it. For you who are someone ignorant, I am going to read you a book. It is said outside that he is a great prophet. He's not bringing the outside of God here. A man who was created in fiction where there was no real God, who dared to occupy the same place as the creator in his mythology. I invoke him from a book that has been handed down through the ages, a book of fiction which is no longer fiction. Appears. Titan, Kronos or something? Titan carrying the fiery vessel. Prometheus. Okay, first fire. Okay, that makes sense. Fire. All right. Prometheus. Interesting. Interesting. So we're really diving into some, okay, Greek mythology. Drops the fire of death. You started off with a light one. Something light. So he's about Prometheus with the fire. And it's dropping towards them. Gustang. It is written that he is a watcher from a distant star, a creature with 6 wings. In his hands he holds the sword of judgment. He is a creature of absolutely worthy of reverence. Appears. Seraphim. Seraphim. Yep. All right, you said I got my goons too. Let's get it. Nah, see, this is what we needed, bro. Get Bam out of here. This is what we needed. This is what we needed. I'm just gonna really quickly go through this. Like, after the war ended, I didn't expect to summon this beast again. Also, even though I didn't see the drag, I've seen this dragon only a few times. Every time I did see it, I felt an inexplicable unease. Valhalla, it's fine to kill it. I now understand the reason for that ease. I couldn't grasp it before. You're just blah 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 yada yada. Disconnect your neck. Disconnect your neck with a kick, with a punch. Divine beast reinforcement. Divine beast reinforcement? What? Careful. I just want to read how they describe the library here. It revealed by the attack to pierce 2 divines to that depth, it would require nearly the power of the 10 great families. Okay, interesting. But what's inside there is, it could probably be the deceased Ames. Oof. I almost got entranced. It seems to be something that entranced even me. I shouldn't look at it carelessly. He caught himself quick. Okay. Actually, Gustang has used like genjutsus though, so that's not the craziest thing. So fast and sharp, power and speed that can be compared to the 10 great houses. An endless life until Traumerei dies. Traumerei, untroublesome, important above all. That creature is not alone. Where's the part where he pulls out his book? Is when Bam comes. There you go. Non-designated personnel. Boom. Okay. Damn it. The study. Gustang study. Records. Books compiled from facts, fiction, historical truths, or records directly written by someone through their statements or actions. The study Gustang is packed with such records by taking it out and reading it aloud, or by copying the books from the study. Gustang can manifest its contents into this world, and that includes not only objects but actions, perceptions, casual changes, or even intangible phenomenon such as natural disasters. That's awesome. How do you feel this week? Sorry guys. How do you feel this week? This is a good week. We're getting to some of the hacks, more OP abilities that you would think should be associated with the gods of the tower that are this powerful. Fight's been good. Traumerei with having Ame's dead body being necromance as the dragon of lust. Lust too, like lust. Like he's clapping it, bro. He's clapping it. He's clapping it. There's no way he's not. He's clapping it, bro. He might even know why. He can't even remember her. He's a freak. That's suspicious. What are you guys saying? Actually, first and foremost. All right. Raw, disgusting ability, decked out, hack BS. If he does Journey to the West, oh my god. Sun Wukong. I mean, it's already hacks that the other dude has a puppet with infinite lifespan level around family heads. All family heads must have hacks abilities. Agreed. This Gustang could pull out Zeus, Apollo, Kronos. Kronos would be crazy because then time abilities, right? Imagine him truly brings out Shiva or Vishnu. It's not even impossible because that's just Hindu mythology and stuff. And we still haven't seen his Shinwan Ryu. Gustang's bag is different, bro. Also makes sense that Urek got the Gorgon's fist. Seems like the Greek mythology is a thing on the outside world of TOG. Yeah, I'm wondering if there's a connection there, because if they're all from the actual Earth, they just have like connection with it. It's interesting to see they all have an attack so far somewhat associated with that too. Cooking chapter. Yeah, cooking mama. It seems that Bam made Gustang also get serious. That's what it looked like to me. Like when he saw him, he had to get more serious. I'm not sure to hide him, to win faster. I'm not sure what it was, but it seemed like, or maybe because he saw him get away from Dumas and he's shocked. Why is it called Valhalla? That name feels so random to me. I'm trying to force a connection, but I feel like I'd be forcing it, right? With Ragnarok and Valhalla. I'm not sure if I see it yet. Maybe because hmm. Maybe you just thought it was a cool name to use. I couldn't tell you. This might be a hot take, but with this chapter, I think for me, this fight is better than Urek Mazino so far. He could still fumble, of course. It's hard to compare them because one was a quick scuffle, tickle butt fight, where this is a tickle butt fight evolving into a real scuffle or a real fight. I can say maybe the background information we're getting as a supplement to the fight has been much better and more exciting. The abilities itself, but I don't know that the way it's playing out has. I don't know. I gotta think about that, but I'm not mad at that take. I'm not mad at it, but I have to think a little bit harder about that one. Gustang might be the most balanced family head, as you said before. Yeah, Halyurin ain't doing this. It's she. I feel like she'd be more an athlete, like more hand-to-hand combat, physical technician. 8.5 out of 10. Shit was clean. 9 out of 10. We need all creatures for all literature. Hell yeah. 9.5. I'm out of 9. Don't be a prisoner of the moment. She isn't ranked higher for a reason. Uh-oh. I mean, if he didn't have one creature that is close to family head level, I don't see the point of having the ability to control all these animals compared to other family heads. Would seem ass unless they would have a cool different abilities. His animals, that is, in combination would do OP shit. I'm actually with you. My only caveat was if he could take the form on himself. So he becomes the water dragon or part of the water dragon. And with his strong body and Shinsu ability and reinforcement, I thought it'd be much stronger than anything he can puppeteer, control, pal sphere, capture. So that was my thing. But this thing seems to be very powerful. Kurigam collab might go crazy. Imagine summoning a god from Kubera. What the hell am I doing here? Imagine if Gustang could make Traumerei suicide by manifesting no longer human. Valhalla's like heaven for warriors in Norse mythology. Yeah, but if I don't for like Ragnarok, when you're a warrior and you die honorably, whatever. But she didn't get a warrior's death in that sense, so that doesn't necessarily make sense. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see the connection in the name yet, but maybe they just all have some type of Greek mythology move when they get serious. I don't know. 9 out of 10, almost the cleanest panel so far. Some flashback story moving forward. Bam reaching the great area. Does it mean his team wins immediately? I'm not entirely sure at this point. I forgot what the game rules were. I said Urek Mazzino versus Mazzino. I meant Lusek. Oh, Urek versus Mazzino would be crazy. Did I also say that? It was Lusek and Mazzino we meant. Isn't Valhalla a place where warriors go after death in North mythology? It's, if I remember correctly, specifically if you die in battle, you die an honorable warrior's death because you're supposed to be called back for Ragnarok or something of the sort. My Greek and North mythology is a little wonky. I haven't really revisited it since high school, if I'm being quite honest. I mostly see the takes and twists that other media will do on it. So Ame's dead body being Valhalla seems to be like Ame is resting in a place in a sense. I mean, again, I think at this point, we're forcing that. If it's not immediately obvious, like, I get it. She was a Valkyrie type of warrior. There's this and none of that. Like, we're doing the work for him. I think it's just a name he decided to choose, honestly. Because at least with Gorgon's Fist, a Medusa-like thing came out, you know? Urek versus Lusek was a hype match. Indeed it was. I think it might be maybe one of my followers is them. Yeah, it's serious to take a butt. But I'm with you. This fight has been good though. Like I like what I'm seeing. I do think the 7 Sins Shinhei are probably close to family head level. Maybe when he's because I also wonder if he can give it more energy or more power with his own Shinsu, right? So maybe he can have its levels fluctuate. Damn, season 3 has some extremely high peaks with the lowest valleys in the series. It was stated Leviathan also was the strongest Shinwei, I think. I don't remember that, but fair enough. Dojo the Gun Naya, we have no evidence to think Traumerei can't transform or merge with his animals. I didn't throw that away now. I'm just saying that was the thing that I was holding in like, okay, maybe no matter what animal he uses, they're kind of useless versus maybe family heads. Obviously, that's been debunked today. But I'm thinking like, what if Dragon's just like dragging up? Lariato! And just clotheslines Gustang's neck. Like, like I was thinking he could do stuff like that. That's all. You try to hit him with something, he's like turtle shell. I don't know. Yeah, block the attack. Swing back around. Take the turtle shell off. Fucking blue shell Mario Kart throw. Like, I don't know. I have my imagination. And if you let me design this, they'll be doing too many things. Because that man will, like, Gustang tries to go back. He grabs him with a tail, brings him in. Dragon breath, point back, blank range. I'm doing all of that. Cool name is cool name, maybe. That's what I think, honestly. Because sometimes we as readers overthink it. I always use this example. When people were trying really hard to like break down the meaning of like Neon Genesis Evangelion, then like when you talk to the Japanese creators, like, oh, we just thought that shit sounded cool and pretentious. I was like, sometimes don't overthink it. It's not always that deep. Sometimes the water is shallow. It's just like, so why did you name this character Prometheus? Man, make fire. Might be simple. Like, you don't have to do all that. So, yeah. I get what Valhalla means. It just doesn't connect. Why Valhalla? It just doesn't really mean anything. He could have also called it heaven then hell, because it's also a place where the dead end up, or Hades, if you will, or the underworld. Sorry, just because the place where people end up doesn't really. Just because it doesn't really right now seem to me or imply anything. So just wondering why SC must have something in mind. It's possible that like maybe as we see each character use some type of Greek mythology inspired attack, there could be a loose thread there. But for the time being, I would just say don't overthink it for now. Just a name. If we have to revisit it, we'll revisit it. Yeah, it's dying in battle. Maybe the name is ironic. Was the goat callback Cobalt one of the sins? I don't think so, unfortunately. But he's still the goat. Trying to really be spamming that disconnection. Imagine if Bam copies it. Ooh, dangerous. Hopefully he can disconnect his ass out this series so we can focus on. Isn't as well educating. Maybe he isn't as well educated in North verse. Surface level references can only get so far, but this is speculation. It's possible. After all we have seen, branch heads transfer their consciousness into their animals. I totally forgot. I always forget the Windbird core guy did that. That's a good point. Right now, Traumerei just seems to be capable of spamming a disconnect while dragging attacking. Hopefully there's other issue you can do. I don't think this fight hasn't gotten serious yet. Because he's smoking. They're still like, it hasn't hit that like, throw off the coat. Huh. I'm so excited. Now that the warm-up's over, time to get serious. Like, that hasn't happened yet. No one has really thrown down the gauntlet yet. It'll come. Valhalla, Leviathan, and Raging Rapids. Vanquish. Oh, sorry. You were reading them out. So it's Vanquish, Leviathan, and Valhalla, the 3 sea dragons. And Raging Rapids, I think, is one of them. Or was Raging Rapids? No, that's Arrogant Kraken. I forgot about this one, yeah. Enrage Rapids. When Gustang takes off the glasses to make it serious, he's gonna eyes in, slick his hair back. Only I can stand in heaven type beat. But yeah, I'm on a 9. I'm on a 9 out of 10 for the week. I had fun. This is good. This is good stuff. You got a Seraphim, you got Prometheus, Fire. What really popped me was that the description said intangibles and phenomenon. So I was like, family, could I bring like the Spanish flu? Like, and as he has decreed, you will be inflicted with HIV. Can I do that? Can I like manifest a world like I'll bring in like Alice in Wonderland? Like, dog, do you guys not see the applications that this could have? This could be so insane, broski. Pull out Chronos next chapter, Gustang, and time stop, bro. And time stop. Endgame might be the three angels. Could be. This might be a hot take again. Oh no, this didn't go down. They probably not even using 50% of their power. Shut out Urek. Facts. Honestly, I don't know though. Not impressed by the fight. It's cool though. The control animals abilities, whatever. He has one dragon that's super OP. So cool. Disconnect. Cool ability. Gustang bringing out of books. Not really exactly sure what to expect from that ability. I think this is one of those things that's very dependent on the author's creativity, because he could go really far with this and make it really awesome and really dope. But I don't know what SIU will do with this. Can Gustang also use other regular powers if they're written in some store somewhere? Like he has a Tail of Jihad, summon using like that what was that the move he used with Legolas, Cosmos, but like Cosmos on like King Jihad. Ooh, that's dangerous. Fire ability cool, judgment ability cool though. I'm with you. I'm more so impressed by like these are cool powers and abilities that circumvent and bypass some natural things. The literal action itself has been like, I don't know, I'm having a good time, but I'm not overblowing what I'm seeing, I guess. But I'm cool right now. I'm having fun. I feel like Ban's role in this fight will be to get to the chess piece from Belarir's bum ass. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, maybe he fights Enkidu. Belarir Kudu. I wonder if that cheap ass one shot thing will work on Ban because he's an irregular. I grant you the death you deserve. He is such a special boy. He does not deserve death. He deserves life. More life. Yeah. So Gustan can technically summon Enryu to wipe out the whole floor. Sounds fun. Granted, I guess if he... I don't know. I guess. I think for stuff like this, until there's a limitation, we just don't know. Like, I always bring up the BBM group thing where I used to lie about all the things Law could do in his room because we hadn't seen the limitations and stamina drain that it had and the rules of his ability. So when he first used the Ope Ope no Mi, I was like, as long as you're in this room, I can do whatever I want to. We need more information. We don't have enough yet. And we'll get more. We'll get more. You wonder what the 5 power scalers have to say about this? Nah, Gustang pulls out JoJo's Outdoor Adventure, says Sawardo. Time stops, baby. Speaking of Mizuno, I was thinking earlier if Data Big Zahard was stronger than Dumas, then so was the corrupted Data Mizuno. Probably. It really depends how much of that you really believe, though. But just because he does have the austerity of the family head, and maybe it could be an ability thing, but it's almost some statements from some of the I think a chapter or two ago almost make it seem because of the way Bam was perceiving it. I don't know that his point of view can be fully trusted, but it made it seem like he almost hasn't technically ran into anybody as powerful as Data Jihad. It was kind of a crazy thing. I forgot to mention it. We'll talk about it on TubeU. If I was Kurrigan, we would be eating with Gustang's ability. I agree with that. One with the 5 power skill thing about this, they're probably breaking their brains trying to make sense. You know that Enkidu shit will not work on Bam, my nigga. It would even the scales and give us something interesting. And is it recorded in books? Well, Gustang heard a story. One day, Enkidu came to the floor. It said it could be a story that he's taken. He doesn't have to write it. Maybe Gustang can summon stronger than something in itself. Maybe. But I do think it needs some type of restriction, limitation, or something for it to truly be like an awesome power. I do like abilities being fully explained and explored and having a lot of versatility, not completely being in the dark in the fight and not knowing what to expect. Even with abilities that we know of, Naruto fights were some of my favorites, for example. Naruto fights are not some of my favorites, but I get your point stands. I don't know that Naruto's the best example. Not that I don't think Naruto doesn't explain stuff, but Naruto fights on average don't move me. But I'm with you. It's also why I always respect when a character has a very simple ability and they have them apply it in many ways that I find to be rather creative. So that's dope. Bam versus Enkidu gonna be like Kid Goku versus Devilman. There's no evil in his heart. Zahar was the last person besides, I guess, White and Dumas to push Bam to his limits. Who did he fight during the last station? Calivan and Charlie, right? I suppose that makes sense. Hunter x Hunter fights to be more accurate. I actually think Hunter x Hunter fights are not that good either. So, but you guys know me. I don't. He over explains. He talks too much, and they don't fight enough. And then, as he saw the water droplet drip from his finger, the king had this thought. If I could get over there in 0.5 seconds before the water droplet... Oh my god, turn it off. That shit is so fucking annoying to read and boring. Just show me, nigga. Damn, I can't stand Togashi. That's me, though. That's me. That's just me. That's just me. My examples are coming from other media, so I'll just leave it at that. But shout out to Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I meant more with Naruto fights, like the versatility, all kind of ish, illusion, deceptions. Okay, although later it was all about Sharingan, Rinnegan. Yes, you did eye powers from Ninja Jesus. Bam fought the king of the tower and said, "Damn, this Charlie guy has hands." Togashi mentioned Togashi stray shot. All right, come join me on YouTube in 10 minutes, guys. I need to pee. Well, oh no, before I go, favorite panel and favorite piece of dialogue. It might have been when he started. What's my favorite piece of dialogue? Let's see. Let me think. Was it him saying, "I'm gonna smack you in the face. I don't really care"? Valhalla panel is kind of crazy and a crazy design, but I might have to go with the Prometheus fire summon. That was clean. Even him just pulling out the library was mad hype. Prometheus. This is my favorite panel. Honestly, this is gonna be the Tubu panel too. So let me just screenshot that from now. Yeah, drop in the fire. My favorite panel is Gustang booty shots. Was Shima upgraded than Togashi? I'm here for it. He work harder too. Favorite panel is Valhalla and the line is library. Yeah, I was gonna say the library being explained, or maybe him reading from it drops the fire of death or the death of fire or whatever. That was cool. Mean Gustang needs to smack Traumerei over his head with that dildo-looking baton for being horny. Necroflick, right? Just bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, no. just keep hitting him. My least favorite panel is the Nog designated personnel translation for a regular. That just say regular and stop trying to be fancy. This is like, I made this joke. Not that it actually pissed me off. I'll just mad at Genshin Impact. Where I'm like, do you think calling fire pyro is raw? Like it's fire. Whether it's the flame, the burn, pyro, it's just fire. Like, stop being extra. Gustang kicking Tron was clean. It was clean. I liked it. All right, give me like 7-10 minutes. Seraphim with the fire in the background is gas. Favorite panel is Gustang with the kick. Valhalla was cool panel, and the library description was my favorite dialogue. Yes, we got those abilities. See y'all in a bit. But hear me out. English is a language with no sauce. We gotta be extra. He's got a point. He's right, you know. This is a stupid language. So, you know what? I'm gonna give you that. I was surprised that Gustang had the fire ability when we first saw it. He's used fire so much that I just associated with fire. I just assumed that Yeon Hannah Lee Rang's flames and abilities with fire just far outclass what he's able of doing. Like, we'll see different colors, flames, different healing fire. What does Zonkro's fire do again in remember the God Slayer from Fairy Tail? He had the black fire. Natsu fought him in the forest. Didn't his fire like not burn or like cut and destroy? Like maybe the fire does different ish. So flower flames, it's like a cigar flames. There you go. All right, see y'all in a bit. YouTube, be there, or I'm hurt you, huh? Patreon gang. I appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for the continued support. It always helps. I'm actually gonna add like a dollar tier just for those who just want to throw a little extra help to me, if y'all don't mind that. But shout out to the certified BAM lovers. That's CBL gang, CBL Nation. But a bigger shout out to the Priest of Fire. Those are the certified brothers lovers. They might be the real CBLs. And the huge shout out to the Fifths and Gods. Thank you to Zyler Scotty, Wolf General, Rec Mazzino, Sly, Simi, Scobe, Rox G, Revenant, Lazy Dragon, Big Mod Catan, Johnny Rogers, Huey, Gray, Fairs, Childish Nujabes, Agrona Vitra, and Big Abdel. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. I moved out of the streets into a cardboard box. We're moving on up, people.